Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. Before I start this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're actually doing pretty good on subscribers, and we're actually getting a lot of subscribers pretty fast. But anyway, we're going to be going over the new Battle Pass in Pixelgun 3D, and we're mostly going to be focusing on the Melee or the Elite challenges. Now, this Melee is probably the best Melee in the game, just by damage or DPS alone. And so let's go over this weapon right now. It is called the Heavy Anchor. It is mythical. It has area damage, bleeding, and slows the target, and 85 mobility. Now you have to do all of these challenges here to get this weapon. It's not that bad. For other people it is, but for me, it's pretty easy for me. I get them done pretty quick. But here it is, 65 mobility and 85 attack. I am using level 9 and level 10 mods on this. I do have level 9 magic mods, so that will give you a reference of what we're going to be going and doing in this video. So let's start off with some just normal knife party gameplay. I'll put that up right now. Alright, so there's two things I could do with this weapon. So, as you know, there are modules called the blade. I don't really know what it's called, but it's the blade that makes you able to like hit shots farther, or more of a area damage slash range. Not really area damage, but a little bit more range. And then there is a module that gives you faster attack speed. Now, I was kind of debating on whether or not to switch out for something, because as you can see, this Melee shoots very, very slow. And, obviously you would want the fire rate to be a little bit better, but then again, you are sacrificing like range at that point, and having good range is what you really want in a weapon. So basically, we're just going to be going over two of the modules. Half the video is going to be about the range module, and the other half is going to be about the attack speed module. Now, I did find out that one module works better than the other, obviously. But this weapon shoots very, very slow, as you can see in this video. But it does one-shot kill. Now, I only have level 9 mods on here, but after level 8 mods, you don't really see a difference in your weapon's damage. Because after that, it's just basically a kill or no kill in that scenario. But yeah, so this is level 9 modules. There is a lot of bots in here, so I mean that doesn't really show you how good this weapon is, but people actually start joining after this. You get some real people here and there, but yeah, so this weapon's actually really good, and I think it's actually really balanced, considering that the fire rate is just enough so it's not broken, and just enough so it's not like not good, because I think the only one-shot Melee we got is, I'm thinking, maybe One Punch Gauntlet, but at times that weapon doesn't always one-shot. You gotta have the ability ready to go just to make it a one-shot. Now, there is some other options, and I'm not really getting into the top 10 best one-shot Melees, but this would be on the top of the list, considering that, I mean, just look how consistent this is, and everything like that. But yeah, so this right now is with the ranged modules. So basically, I'm using my, I have level 9, I think, ranged attack modules. So that's why I'm killing people from so far away. I was going to do a video, or in this video, I was going to do like a video where, basically, I, have like a no module gameplay, but I felt like that would be just kind of bad, considering that this weapon probably wouldn't one-shot with no modules on, and the fire rate is just terrible on this weapon. So I wasn't gonna do that kind of video. I just wanted to put some mods on it and go, so I can get some pretty decent gameplay. And as you can see right here, just with the Melee, I'm racking up a lot of points and stuff like that. But one thing I am gonna say is, if you do miss your shot, you're probably gonna die, because this weapon is one of those weapons, as I said, is a slow fire rate. So if you miss your shot, you're probably gonna end up, dying. So hitting your shot is probably recommended, which we mostly try to do. But as I said, like, it's just, yeah, so hit your shots basically. And at times I do see that it's not really a one-shot. That could be because I accidentally don't hit my opponent or something like that. But right now I'm just going to go to the other gameplay where I use my attack speed module. And I think it's only level 8, so it's not going to be that big of a difference, but you will see a difference. So let's go to that gameplay right now. Alright, so here I am putting on the attack speed Melee. It's boosted by 24%, so you don't really see a huge difference, but you see a pretty significant difference, considering that it's a very slow fire rate. Now, most of the time you won't see it on like faster firing Melees with this Melee, the level 8 speed Melee. And I do like want to try getting this that Melee module up to like level 9-ish, and then trying to use it on this weapon, because I think that if you got this module up a little bit more, you would see a huge difference in this weapon, especially in fire rate. But as you can see, I'm not really like getting as many kills as I was before. I was there because that's, you know, of course, bots. You know, bots are kind of easy, but like, as for range wise, I did see that the range, like not having a lot of range, did really affect this weapon, and I was hitting more of the time I was hitting people twice than actually killing them one shot. Now the reason that is because I was just a little too far back for my melee to hit, so I was letting the area damage do most of the damage. So the area damage is a or actually 2-shot kill most of the time, maybe 3 depending on how much armor your opponent has, depending on if he has ultimate defense, or depending on if he has the regular inflatable or armor, stuff like that. But yeah, so that is with this melee. Obviously, I do really recommend having the more range on this weapon, and if you can hit your shots with this melee, or even if you can't really, it's just really good in general. Really do recommend getting this weapon. Do your tasks, you know, get these weapons done. Really good, and you can dominate some gameplay with this. But again, don't put the fast attack module on it. Yes, it would make sense, but it's not really good in the scenarios. So do I recommend this heavy anchor melee? Yes, I actually do. Get this weapon. It's not going to one-shot for you probably if you don't have level 7 or higher mods, but I do recommend getting this. It's a really good weapon.